Carter and I want to send our prayers out to everybody in Japan as well as everybody affected by what's going on in Japan. It's a serious tragedy, so hope it's all over and we send our prayers to you. Anyways, let's start the show right now.
Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Comics. Yes, so it is Mardi Gras. I just got back from all the parades, got some beads, got some awesome makeup here. It's a dragon. So let's get down to comic news. Shane Black, who's the director of Iron Man 3, as you know, also just revealed that he's writing the script for Iron Man 3 too. Things he said was that he's going to try to make it a lot more realistic, you know, have him fighting real villains, which kind of dashes hope for the Mandarin. All these people are trying to make these superheroes so realistic and like, oh my god, Thor is a god, how are we gonna fit into this universe? It's like, guys, they're superheroes. It doesn't have to be realistic. That's why I hate Spider-Man's web shooters. No, Spider-Man's ability is that he can shoot webs from his body. He was bitten by a radioactive spider. He doesn't need spider things on his arm. Shane Black, I'm still iffy on him. I don't know what's gonna happen. And they also said that they're not gonna fill it with cameos from Avengers type people, which was a lot of the complaints came from for Iron Man 2, so I guess that's a good thing. Now I have another comic book review for you. It is called Bad Kids Go to Hell, a very little known comic book. I found out about it at New Orleans Comic Con where I met the writers, and it's soon going to be turned into a movie by the people who did Wanted. It's about a group of kids who are in high school and they go to detention and they start killing each other off one by one. It's not very appropriate for kids, there's found language and stuff, but I found it very entertaining. It's funny, it's action-packed, and I think it could make for a very good movie, if done right. Definitely worth checking out. I give it a 4 out of 5. Just a light, fun read. Anyway, we're gonna head it over to Richard.
Thank you, Carter. Love the dragon. I don't have a dragon on my face, just this scab. It's kind of gross. I want to just do this for the rest. Would you mind if I did this for the rest of the show? Hi everybody, this is what's going on in DC Comics. Actually, before I get into the DC Comics side of things, guess what? I bought a Marvel comic book! What? Yes, I bought Venom #1 by Rick Remender and Tony Moore of Walking Dead fame, and I liked it. It's a great read, but we're not talking about Marvel. It's DC's turn, dang it. On the DC side of things, I'm going to be reviewing for you guys Batman Incorporated #3. You took 3 freaking months to come out. Do you know that? You know, I was sitting here waiting for you. Is it me? Are you with somebody else? Tell me the truth. It's okay. It's okay. We could work this out. I love you. I love you. Yes, it's finally here, and believe it or not, this issue did not succumb to the prolonged curse of being a terrible issue, because it's a really good issue. It's written by Grant Morrison with art by Yannick Paquet. Wait, Yannick, did I say that right? The basic plot of this issue is now that Batman's recruited a Japanese Batman, now he's gone to Argentina to recruit El Gaucho from Batman the Black Glove, if you remember him. And there's a setup at the beginning of the issue that's kind of interesting, but it throws you off a little bit. The setup at the beginning is set in the past, and it looks like this arc is going to be a big arc, or maybe it's going to be something that's set up to be in the entire run of Batman Incorporated. I don't know, but it was an interesting start nonetheless. Now, since this issue is set in Argentina, you know, obviously, you know, Morrison has to, inject just so much of the culture of Argentina into this book, and he does a brilliant job of that. Well, at least I assume. I've never been to Argentina to know, but it just seems like it. And he injects it so much so that there's even an entire section of this comic that's in Spanish. And as hard as that is to read for someone like me, I thought it was a great idea. It's different, it's ballsy, it's brave, it's cool. I loved it. By the way, thank you, Carter, for helping me translate what was going on. Thank you. The art of the issue is also spectacular. Yannick Paquet doing a great job. Look at this, look at this. I don't know if you noticed, but Yannick Paquet draws some very attractive women. It's confusing because you look at it and you're like, why are you having these feelings? It's just a drawing. That's just weird. Then again, in other cultures, they have, you know, animated porn, so maybe it's not as weird as you think. But yes, Batman Incorporated #3, 4.5 out of 5. There we go. So in my last video, I asked you guys to tell me how winning you were. And whoever won the most was gonna get a shout out in this episode of comics. And I gotta tell you, it was tough to pick because you guys are awesome. You guys are hilarious. You guys are full of winning. But in the end, I gotta give it to EwanSime, who said they win so much, they shit Oscars. They also kind of went into like a panic frenzy and, you know, felt pressure, but it's okay. You did well. Did very well. You won, actually. That's how winning you were. You won this. How about that? So everybody go check out EwanSime. I'll put a link down below. Go check out the channel, videos if any, and give them some love. Anyways, I'm done. Back to you, Dragon Face. So jealous.
Well, thank you, Richard. So yes, you know what to do. Like all the links, subscribe to all the things, follow on the Twitter, like on the Facebook. Have a very happy Mardi Gras if you're living in Louisiana or Ghana, Mississippi, Alabama, those places. And if not, have a fun Mardi Gras anyway. You should really come down here one time if you haven't. It is a total blast. Anyway, see you next week on Comics.